Imperial Electronic is a contract manufacturer that services the medical, electronic controls, security, and capital equipment industries. We offer turnkey services for all our products. We're about 65% printed circuit board assembly, 35% cable assembly, and electromechanical assembly.
We have a diverse customer base. We deal with medical devices, obviously all kinds of electronic controls. We deal in lithography equipment, packaging, 3D printing. During COVID, the overall demands of our customer base had increased just due to the uncertainty surrounding our entire market conditions.
During the whole COVID crisis, we actually grew in volume and our production requirements changed. We had two Panasonic lines, line 1 and 2 AM100s. They were working very well for us, but we just were at capacity. So we started looking at a third line. Panasonic came in, offered us solutions for lines 1 and 2 to upgrade, and then a total solution for line 3.
So since adding the third Panasonic Connect line, we've seen a reduction in cycle time of over a week on the majority of our product lines, which obviously gives us the flexibility and has increased our throughput and has met customer demands. We've seen an increase of on-time delivery. We're now over 98%, which is a key factor in keeping customers happy.
Once the Panasonic Connect team came in and discussed what we needed to do line 3, we effectively started in same changeover and updates to lines 1 and 2. So we're using changeover optimization, we're using the production monitoring and dispatch module. All those give us real-time looks at what's happening, what the efficiencies are, when a part is going to be exhausted, and how we can react and keep the uptime where we need it to be for throughput.
So through the PanaCIM software, we've been given the changeover optimizer, which allows us to batch multiple work orders into one large work order, one large setup in order to reduce setup time, reduce changeover time. This gives the operators also a glance of the entire week of work, so we can schedule multiple work orders. And the PanaCIM software actually allows us to optimize the machine for whatever batch of jobs you're gonna be running that week. We can barcode scan our feeders, barcode scan the part, and PanaCIM immediately knows it's in the right location, ready to be used in production, which is another quality check and verifies that we have the right material at all times and there's no concerns of ever putting the wrong part on a printed circuit board. We have our YJ Link conveyors, which transfer the boards into the screen printer. The screen printer will then squeegee a stencil image of all the pads on the board, place solder paste. We then have our Koei-Young SPI, which is solder paste inspection. If there is a bad paste, it will go back into the machine, do another print until it passes. This will also talk upstream to the AOI and the pick and place if any adjustments need to be made in order to eliminate defects. Over here we have all of our feeders that have been now barcode scanned and ready to be run in the pick and place. So as we go through the second machine, it's finalizing the rest of the placement of the board. After the placement is done, it will go into an exit conveyor. As the board is being transferred to the exit conveyor into our Heller oven, we then have cooling conveyors. So the boards will be fed directly into our Koei-Young AOI, and we'll do live inspection at that time. As we do inspection, we have a rejection conveyor. Anything that is rejected through AOI will go into the rejection conveyor. We then have a destacker. It will then go into the flipper where we'll turn it around, feed it into a cartridge in the YJ Link exit conveyor, flip it around so that cartridge can then be brought to the front of the line to begin the second side of production. Staffing has definitely been a challenge. We were given great training through Panasonic Connect, and when we did the installation, Panasonic was here all along the whole way. We had multiple weeks of training. They got all of our operators up to speed on the new software, how to use the new barcode scanning system. Because of the flexibility and the training we received, we were able to keep our staff and also reduce costs.
And we're just scratching the surface. The Panasonic software and what it can do and how we can react to it quicker is just getting started. It's just the beginning with Panasonic right now and how much more we can improve going forward.
So I think the future looks very bright for us. We've had a very strong booking year. We've taken on some additional work from existing clients. We're always on the phone with Panasonic Connect to get new nozzles, whatever information we need to continue to grow the business and keep the flexibility. We want to continue to invest. Panasonic Connect's been a great partner and has helped us grow to where we are today.
Here at Imperial Electronic, partnering with Panasonic Connect has allowed us to expand our business in the near term with the possibilities of continuing to grow our business in the future.